5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges.
Here we go.
And it's Towns in at the pivot, manning the middle. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Wembanyama, right side. Outside, Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. Hart outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Last game we saw him score 13. Pulls up. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns, a screen on Fox. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Anunoby against Castle. Here's Fox. Here's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Fox. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Pass to Towns. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, Hart following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Brunson against Fox. Puts it up from 12, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Good on the shot. Fox has got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Hart outside. At the top of the key, Towns. Anunoby passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Vassell. Now, here's Fox. Brunson covering. Fox against Brunson. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Now, here's Bridges. And stolen by Wembanyama. Now, Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside, Towns. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox looking it over. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Here's Wembanyama after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby left side. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Rebound, San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Champagnie. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got 8.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Right wing. Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Fox from outside the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Now here's Brunson. Over Castle. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 10 points for him.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Robinson's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. Barnes, who's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Fox, the bounce pass. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Fox. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Inside. Here's Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That one falls for Brunson. And we're late in the season. And, Coach, both of these teams battling for playoff position. So, does that change your approach at this stage?
Well, no doubt. Obviously, you want to win the game, but you've got to consider your overall postseason situation. Potential matchups, injuries, etc. You might need this win, but if not, then you need to consider just how much to push.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Spurs, and that one is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox passes to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Wembanyama up top. Another one falls for San Antonio. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Left side, Towns. From deep, Brunson. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Champagnie. And Wembanyama outside. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Towns. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Wembanyama outside. And here's Harper from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and it's Bridges in for Josh Hart. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Brunson. 20 points for him. 1:14 left to play here in the first. That one goes in.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
New York leading by 3. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Johnson against Bridges. Launches a 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Spurs shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. And the basket by Johnson.
Well, that's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Diawara. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. The shot, no good. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Robinson. Robinson a screen on Harper. On the wing, Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Cornette, guarded by Robinson. Here's Castle. A baseline J, and he hits the jumper for 2. Castle's got his first bucket of the night.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Down low. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. They get a hand on it and stolen by Barnes. Shoots from the elbow. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Castle's got 4 this quarter.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Here's Sohan. They lead by 6, their biggest margin, and it's in there.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Sohan. And San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Knicks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Kevin, back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Vassell with it. Robinson picks him up. Vassell against Anunoby. Castle with it. Shoots over Clarkson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. Dan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
And here is Vassell. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby against Vassell. To the middle. Here's Cornette. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Outside, Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Barnes. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. For three, Bridges, offensive rebound. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs trail by 5. It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. And he makes that one. Castle's got 9 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bridges for 3. Bridges missing again.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Robinson with the block. Bridges outside. Here's Alvarado. Hits the three-point bomb. Alvarado's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 6. Outside, Fox. Pass to Vassell. Now, Wembanyama, guarded by Robinson. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got 4 this quarter. New York leading by 4. Outside, Towns. It's Robinson high post. From deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Vassell outside. For the 3, nailed from three-point land. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Fox against Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Vassell, a screen on Brunson. Vassell outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 29 in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Castle against Bridges. Pass to Vassell. Barnes outside. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Brunson. He has 29. Cans it from downtown. Brunson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Spurs trail by 6. Outside, Fox. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama against Robinson. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Knicks, Landry Shamet's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Mikal Bridges. The Spurs also changing it up. Olynyk comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anunoby kicks to Shamet. Inside, here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Towns gets it to go.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Harper after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And here is Harper coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. No good on the triple. Anunoby outside. They set the pick. From deep, Brunson. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Shamet with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. All the way, Jalen Brunson.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Olynyk a screen on Brunson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Over Fox. And it's Brunson missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Fox passes to Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here's Shamet. 9 points last game out. Back to Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
Now here's Brunson. He has 38 in the game. Towns a screen on Fox. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He's approaching points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the New York Knicks.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Spurs trail by 5. On the court right now for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
One shot.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Castle against Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama finds Fox. 11 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Fox has got 12 points in the game. Brunson outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Spurs trail by 5. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, three ball, Wembanyama!
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Anunoby outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Wembanyama. Averaging 25 points per, 11 rebounds and just over 3 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Pass to Castle. With the teardrop. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still yet to score. Here's Brunson. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Champagnie passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Fox. 12 points for him. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama against Towns. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Talk about a unique player. Victor Wembanyama has astonishing size, but also plays an intelligent game. He's exactly the kind of guy anyone would love to get to cut.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kev. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The Knicks have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
The Knicks trailing. Here's Brunson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
First one falls for him.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
That one misses. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 1-point game. Spurs working the ball around now. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, we don't normally see Fox in the corner, but he can be very effective from there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside, and until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
And as we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Spurs,
They recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
Brunson outside. Hart left side. Bridges inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Champagnie. Three-pointer, Fox gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
their third three-pointer in a row.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson outside. Hart outside. Clock at 6. Towns the screen. New York, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A pass to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 23 points.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. That's a 2 from Towns. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch and shoot option than Cat.
Wembanyama, a screen. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Towns, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Bridges with it. He's got 8. Robinson a screen on Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots over Towns, and another basket for San Antonio.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds.
Outside, Towns. Back to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. No good with the triple.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Back to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Stephon Castle, 3rd.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Spurs on defense. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Shoots the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Wembanyama down low. Defended by Towns. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here's Towns. 14 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
The first one falls. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Now here's Brunson. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 53 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Pass to Towns. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Few bigs do it as well as Towns, stretching the floor with his efficiency from range.
For the Knicks, Okporti's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Barnes outside. Wembanyama down low. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Here's Okporti. Pass to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
So for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And the second free throw, good. So it's the Spurs now. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Clarkson on the wing. Castle covering. Castle against Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game. Spurs leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Stay here.
Alvarado passes to Bridges. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Harper kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen to the inside. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson against Castle. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. That shot off the mark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, and over his career, Clarkson has gotten much better about moving the ball.
Here's Fox, good on the 7-footer. Fox has got 15 points in just the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. Johnson's checked in for Fox. Anunoby outside. Robinson finds Alvarado. New York moving it around. Clock at 4. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Harper, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Harper with the steal. Barnes down low. Defended by Towns. Harper the pass to Vassell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Landry Shamet's checked in for Robinson. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Towns, wide open, sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 20.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Anunoby. Barnes can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Alvarado passes to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Towns down low. He's covered by Cornette. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Spurs leading by 11. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And so he hits both. Spurs leading by 11. Outside Harper. Pass to Cornette. And here is Vassell. Outside Harper. Shoots over Alvarado. Harper's shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 13. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. A rebound by the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Johnson. They double-team Johnson. 6 to shoot. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Cornette. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Johnson left side. Now Vassell lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anunoby outside. Alvarado passes to Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading by 11. Now Cornette. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. Towns, the screen, launches it. And it's Shamet missing. Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Johnson outside. And here's Harper from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And it's 8 points for Dylan Harper.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Spurs leading by 13. Wembenyama, a screen on Brunson. Harper up top. Brunson covering. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Bridges against Castle. Wembenyama outside. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembenyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Brunson against Harper. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. The Spurs also changing it up. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Wembenyama sets a screen for Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Over Fox. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Shoots over Bridges. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Brunson. Anunoby finds Hart. Now here's Towns. Drops in the tray. Towns has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for New York.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Back to Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Brunson. Here he goes. Pass to Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Champagnie, defended by Hart, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. And it's Brunson missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Bridges finds Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Brunson. To end the run. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And here is Fox. And the 3 off target. Fox against Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. Spurs leading by 22. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard Fox because he's adept at drawing these whistles.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Knicks trail by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Now Shamet following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Shot clock at 3. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And that one falls for Robinson. No good on the second free throw. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.